Pizza.
You can now order Murfreesboro's favorite pizza online at sirpizzatn.com. We've made ordering online a breeze. From sirpizzatn.com, tap on the location nearest you and begin your order for carryout or delivery. You can order the Royal Feast, create your own, spaghetti, calzones, everything right from our online portal at sirpizzatn.com.
Sir Pizza, you made me love pizza again.
Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home has served Murfreesboro families with compassion and care since 1880. As a family-owned funeral home, we're committed to honoring every life with dignity through traditional services, cremation options, and pre-planning that gives you peace of mind. For over 140 years, we've been here when it matters most. Visit JenningsandAyers.com. Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home, honoring life and comforting families since 1880.
Power outages are unpredictable, but with Roscoe Brown's generator services, your peace of mind doesn't have to be. Whether it's storm season or an unexpected blackout, our generators ensure that your home stays powered. Installation, maintenance, or repair, our team's ready 24/7 to respond to your needs. With Roscoe Brown, you're not just getting a generator, you're securing a lifeline for those moments that you needed the most. Ensure your home is always powered. Your family's comfort is our commitment. RoscoeBrown.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
At the law offices of John Day, we take only real cases that make a real difference.
Dear John, I want you to know that I appreciate everything you have done so much. I know you went over and beyond, and that's why I just think the world of you. Thank you. Robert K.
My pleasure, Robert. If you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too. Call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case. Seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
What's your next dream? Paying off your credit card? Remodeling your kitchen? Whatever your dreams, they take planning. I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack. Let's work together to come up with a plan to make those savings goals happen. Call me at 615-900-0877.
Your ride, your stuff. You live with them together. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. It's smart to protect them together to help life go right. Give me a call at 615-873-1700 and let me help you save by combining auto and renters. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
We'd like to thank all our State Farm agents, such as Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. And also want to remind you that State Farm Pret Sports on WGNS and Big GTV is brought to you in part by First Bank, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, and the law offices of John Day. And another reminder, tomorrow, programming note, join us tomorrow at 9 o'clock for the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coach's Corner, where we'll have girls basketball day, and it'll start with Riverdale, of course, Josh Bugg of the Lady Warriors, followed by Smyrna, then Blackman, and so on and so on and so on. So, Brian, you've got the late round.
I do, and then we've got Lady Raider basketball at 11:30 again tomorrow. So we'll have to hustle through the 2.5 hours, but we'll make it happen tomorrow morning on the Coaches Show. Girls final that we didn't have, Blackman 60, Stewart's Creek 22. So that pretty
much clinches it for Blackman, I would think.
Yeah, they're 5-0, and Stewart's Creek would be 3-2.
All right, we're about ready for the start here of the second game tonight between Oakland and Siegel. And with the starting lineups, brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, JHA Company, Josh Houston Associates, and Winners Trophies. Here's Brian.
All right, John. Oakland Patriots are 9-14, 1-3 in the district. Siegel Stars are 5-15, 2-2 in district play. And we start with the Siegel Stars. Number 0, Cale Martin, 5'10", sophomore guard to get the start tonight. Number 4, Damon Goring, a 5'10", senior guard. Here comes number 5, Omar Conte, a 6-foot junior guard. Number 10, R.J. Biggers, a 6'1", senior forward. And the final starter, Delvion Ewing, number 23, is the last starter for Siegel. He is a 6-foot senior forward. They had his number up as 20 on the scoreboard and didn't know if he had a different number. So same starting lineup, Goring, Biggers, Martin, Conte, and Ewing. Now for the Oakland Patriots, and a little bit of a shakeup since the last time we have seen them. Senior number 4, Josh Wiley, a 6'1 guard, getting the start tonight. It's number 1, Kamani Bass, a 5'10 junior guard. Number 5, Brennan Vanderbilt, a 6'1 sophomore guard. Number 11, Eli Bell, a 6'5 sophomore guard forward. And number 10, Malik Sanders, a 6'4 sophomore guard. So senior Wiley, sophomore Vanderbilt, sophomore Bell, junior Bass, sophomore Sanders for Coach Tony Rutland. So there you go. And been texting with Scott Lawless to get updates on what's going on with Blackman and Stewart's Creek. And looks like we're ready to rock and roll here. Oakland in the whites. Patriots in cursive across the chest, red numbers. And checkerboard down the side of the shirt and pants with red and navy. Siegel in the traveling teal uniforms with Siegel across the chest. Kind of a cream color number and lettering. Navy stripe down the side with some white accents. And Biggers jumping against Bell. And the tip controlled by Oakland. We're underway here.
It's an off-white.
Yes. So Bass dribbles around. Hands it off here near side to Vanderbilt. Over to the left, Wiley penetrates, pulls up from 8 and banks it in. So Oakland draws first blood here in the battle of 231. Putting on some pressure. Goring in the backcourt. Dribbles over. Finds Cale Martin now in the corner. Here's a 3 attempt by Conte. First bank 3. Deep left corner. Oakland in motion from left to right as we see it. Got the ball now to Sanders. Malik passes over left side, finds Wiley, ball on the floor, picked up by Conte. Pushes it up to Cale Martin, drives in the lane, goes up, and no foul as Conte kind of got in the way there. But Siegel will inbound on the near side baseline. They're into the floor. Already had a sub, haven't we?
Yeah.
They get it into Martin, turn spin, strong off the glass and scores.
That kid amazes me.
Yeah,
how he can play inside like that.
Let's see. Coming here to the near side. Vanderbilt with it. Over to Bass in the front court far side. There's another Bass, so we've got a freshman in now for Oakland, number 25, Kevondre Bass. They get it down low to Bell, tries to go up off the block against a double team, just missed it. Loose ball picked up by Bass, over to Kamani who lays it in. Costly turnover by Oakland, Kevondre to Kamani. Siegel handles the Oakland pressure coming up the floor. Goring standing on the S in Patriots on the logo. To Biggers, get it underneath. To Ewing, back in the corner. Cale Martin drives, double teamed, flips it out. Ball tipped, and it's going to be off of Oakland.
I think Oakland's opened up in the zone, Brian, it looks like, with trapping at as they come across the timeline, but then they drop back into a zone.
I think it's going to be a very physical game, the way that it's looking. Goring to inbound here on the near sideline. Gets it to Ewing. Back to Damon. Back up top now. That's where Martin has it. Back to Goring here, deep left wing. Popping out to help Conte. Over to Biggers, right wing. Looking in. Finds Ewing. Penetrates. Cut off. Now to Cale Martin. Double teamed. And a hand check or a hold. And Wiley picks up that foul. They're double teaming Cale Martin and probably should. He had 20 plus Tuesday night. He's going to trigger in the inbounds. Gets it to Biggers from the right block. Ball on the floor, out to Goring for three. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound deep. Kevondre Bass has it. Finds Bell driving the lane and lost control of it. Never did really get the dribble down. That's the second turnover. Bell did get the ball at not a very good spot. Ewing and Goring bringing the ball down. Yet to cross over the time stripe, but now do. Cale Martin foul line. Dumps it out in the corner to Biggers. Bad pass, now it's knocked away, but Oakland touched it last, and that's Kevondre Bass. Kevondre is a 5'8" freshman guard. Damon Goring with it after the inbounds. 4:46 to play in the first. It's 5-4 Siegel. Martin right side, out deep. Passes to the left wing. Biggers there to Ewing in the lane. Back to Biggers. Biggers drives. The ball knocked or tipped by Kamani Bass, and they're going to call a foul on Kamani, who looks as innocent as a little bunny rabbit. But the officials are calling this one pretty tight. Goring to toss it in. Finds Martin. Now back to Goring. Deep left wing. Penetrates. Flips it out. Here's Conte for a long three. It's no good. Bell with the rebound. Bass bringing it up the floor. Fakes left. Goes right. Drives in. Goes up strong. And a whistle. He just took it to Siegel that time.
I think what Oakland's trying to do in that zone is to kind of keep Siegel, make them shoot the ball outside. If you're going to get beat, that's where they want you to shoot it outside, because they saw what they did the other night in that game against Blackman.
Conte with the foul. And at the free throw line, Bass misses the first. He'll have another as Yeshaya Cobb, the senior guard, comes into the game. Second toss is good. So Bass connects on one of two to tie us up at 5-5. 4:16 to play, just about midway through the quarter, and a 30-second timeout taken by Siegel and Matt Rigsby.
All right, well, auctions are fast, efficient, and profitable, and that's why people choose Parks Auction First. Stan Vaught and Bob Bugg are industry leaders who take the stress out of buying and selling. Trust the proven team of Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught to get results. Parks Auction, we get you top dollar for your property. Visit parksauction.com. And I always say goodnight to Bob every single night before I go to bed, as he's just right there planked on my refrigerator. It's awesome.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, you can say goodbye to him now. It's 8 o'clock almost at WGNS Murfreesboro, Smyrna. He's probably already in bed, though, don't you think? He's a 4 a.m. kind of guy. Well, Siegel called the timeout. Coach Rigsby was not happy with something that was going on. Siegel to trigger in, and the ball tipped away on the inbounds. Here's Kamani Bass to make Siegel pay on the lay-in. Conte up the floor, ball knocked away again, and Oakland gets to it somehow. Bell takes a couple of dribbles. Now here's Wiley bringing it up. Yeshaya Cobb for three, right wing. No good, a bit long. Rebound, Delvion Ewing for the Stars, and Oakland has their first lead at 7-5.
Cobb had a pretty good look. Unfortunately, no one was under the basket.
Ewing, right wing, or right side. Popping out is Martin to Goring, left side. Front court. To Biggers, now right side to Martin. They get it to Conte. Conte to Ewing, now Goring for three. Open, but missed it. Rebound, Conte goes up strong against Bell and wins that one.
Boy, that was a battle underneath there.
5 for Conte of Siegel's 7, and we're tied at 7 up. Wiley and Bass now with it as he directs traffic. Asks for a pick from Cobb. Rolls off of it, back over to Cobb. Now right side, Kevondre Bass. We've got Kevondre and Kamani in. Wiley's going to back it up. Wins the most colorful shoes outfit here for Oakland, but lost the ball. Biggers going to try to take it the other way, and they're going to get Kamani Bass on the foul, and Coach Rutland is livid. I mean livid. It takes a lot to rile him up, and he sure is right now. Boy, if looks could kill. Biggers.
He's still arguing.
Yep. Biggers at the free throw line, misses the first. Bass is going to have to come out, and that's part of the reason why. Back in is Sanders. Kamani not happy either. Second toss for Biggers, no good. Missed a pair. Rebound, Kavandre. Over to Wiley, now up the floor, finds Sanders, gets in the lane, now has to kick it back up top. 7-7, and a whistle away from the ball. And they're going to call a hand check on Conte, and that is his second. So that will force him to the bench and bring Delvion Ewing back in. And going to force Patrick McCoy, who checked in, to play some extra time. Wiley tried to throw the ball down, and it's knocked out of bounds by Siegel. Marquis Forrest checks in for the Siegel Stars. Both teams trying to find a combination here. Kavandre to throw it in. Looks, still looks, and 5 seconds. So Oakland turnover there on the inbounds. 4 turnovers for Oakland. Coach Rutland was talking to someone on the sideline there and just kind of held his hands in the air, didn't understand that one. Siegel gets it across. McCoy to Goring. Goring drives, penetrates, threw the ball away, but tipped out by Oakland. Zion Swader, who played over at Siegel, an assistant on the Oakland bench. Cale Martin on the inbounds, goes up, missed the shot. Down the floor, Bell gets it to Sanders. Malik turns, spins, tripped, and traveled. No contact. He kind of tripped over his probably 14 size shoes right there. It's been kind of a slow start for both teams, to be honest. Right side, Goring drives, flips it back up top to McCoy. McCoy finds Ewing, now Cale Martin fakes, finds a crease, puts up an 8-footer good.
They'll give him that. They don't want to get underneath the basket.
Thrown away by Oakland to Forrest in the corner, a 3-up and no good by McCoy. Siegel rebound though, Forrest from the right side. It is no good, and down with the board is Sanders. Siegel up 9-7, minute 12 to play in the first. Bounce pass, they try to get it down low to Bell, and they're going to tag Goring with his first foul. And going out is Kavandre Bass. Coming in is Kamani Bass. And remember, Kamani's playing with 2 fouls. And here's Lane Barron for Oakland. He is a senior. Bass to trigger it in, and through the legs of Bell, here comes Siegel now after the turnover. McCoy down the floor. Passes right side, Suttles in. Back to McCoy. Over to Cale Martin right side, dribbles in. Suttles drives and lost the ball on the pass. Thanks to Kamani Bass. Oakland down by 2 here. Bounce pass is going to be thrown away. Delvion Ewing stepped right in front of it. And now Sanders steps right in front of the Ewing pass, and Oakland calls a timeout. And Coach Rutland is just not happy with the way things are going here. 30 seconds. We'll be right back at Siegel 9, Oakland 7.
This is Wade Hayes from Toots Restaurants, and our family is just honored and blessed to be part of this community for 40 years.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. After 40 years, we still got them. $6.99 daily lunch specials. Stop by Toots.com and check them out.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
Good food and fun. Toots. Good I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Two's Good Food and Fun, Roscoe Brown Heating and Air, Dr. Automotive, and Wilson Bank and Trust.
After 1 quarter of play, it's Blackman 15, Stewart's Creek 10. Thanks to Scott Lawless. A Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard update. Getting close to the end of the quarter here. 36 seconds. Siegel up 9-7, but Oakland's ball. Barron in the backcourt. Tosses it across to Bass. Underhand flip from Vanderbilt. Back to Bass. Bass tries to get some space. Passes in the lane to Sanders. Back to Barron. Back to Sanders. And over to Bell, who has to control it. With 12 seconds, Oakland will reset. Kamani drives in the lane, goes in there, and a blocking foul is called against the Stars. And it's Ewing who takes the punishment on that.
Well, that would have been disastrous if that had been a charge. That would have been 3 on Bass.
He is fearless and at the free throw line for some big ones. The first one is good. 6 points. He is the leading scorer, but as John mentioned, playing with 2 fouls. Second one good as well, so he does tie us up here, and he's probably going to come out. No. It is going to be, yes, it is Bass who comes out. Keep him from picking up another one. So Siegel will have a shot to try to take the lead here at the end of the break, quarter break. Goring passes up, and here's Forrest, drives, foul line, jumper off the back of the rim, no good, and we're tied at 9 as we go to the second quarter. Oakland and Siegel, State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big G TV.
At Wilson Bank and Trust, we believe you shouldn't have to choose between personal service and digital solutions. This is Andy Jakes with Wilson Bank and Trust. As your local independent bank, we're proud to offer the relationships and trusted service you expect, along with the tools and technology that keep you moving forward.
Wilson Bank and Trust, here to get you there.
Whether you're a growing business, buying a home, or planning for the future, we're here to help. Because this isn't just where we work, it's where we live too.
Wilson Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Quick, convenient, efficient. 3 words that we all hope to experience when we do business. Our goal at JHA Company is to bring just that to an industry that's traditionally dictated to the customer when it's time to do business. Whether you're purchasing class pictures in a yearbook, class jewelry, a letter jacket, school spirit wear, or senior graduation products, we strive to make the experience quick, convenient, and efficient. Find out more at jhacompany.com. JHA, your one source for an unparalleled scholastic experience.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Heating and Air Coach's Corner, fueled by Donut Country and McDonald's Murfreesboro. It's Girls Week. We missed one 2 weeks ago, so looking forward to talking to the girls' coaches. Goring, baseball pass down to Biggers. Puts it up from the left block and good. Biggers' first points tonight for the Stars, who regain the lead 11-9 as we start the second quarter. Cobb back in. They pass it around. Vanderbilt got a touch, and a ball now loose. Wiley couldn't control it. Goring down the floor. Goring fakes right, goes left, has it blocked. Blocked by Vanderbilt, who's bringing it down the floor. Creases, now pulls up in the lane. Back of the rim, no good. Barron fighting for the rebound, but Biggers wins that one. But now thrown right into the hands of Vanderbilt. Ball on the floor as Cale Martin tried to steal it away, and they're going to call a foul on Vanderbilt. In all of that mess.
This couldn't get any sloppier, to be honest. It's been a very sloppy first half.
Ton of turnovers, both teams.
9 for Oakland, 5 for Siegel.
Goring down, his team with the lead and the ball to Cale Martin, who immediately draws the double team when he touches it.
I do think the defense of Oakland is giving Siegel some problems.
Suttles to Forrest. Now they try to pass inside, and the ball off of the hands of the Stars and Biggers, and that's now 6 Siegel turnovers. Not to be outdone, Oakland with 9. Vanderbilt and Barron playing in the backcourt. They get it up to Cobb. Now back to Lane. Lane behind the back dribble. Finds Yeshaya. He takes a few dribbles. Comes right side. Vanderbilt deep in the corner. That's Wiley working with it. Finds Varon. Didn't take the shot. Now Cobb looked it over. Takes a few dribbles. Passes left side to Vanderbilt. They bring it back up top. Wiley with it now. Finds Lane Varon. Dumps it low. And Bell was not expecting that pass. And the ball goes out of bounds. That's maybe too unselfish. Sanders comes in. Out goes Mr. Bell. Coach Rutland talking to the young sophomore. 11-9 Siegel. Suttles drives baseline, far side now. Airmails it. Suttles would have had to have been 10'7" to get to that one. Bass going to come in. Wiley out.
It's been so bad so early that both Coach Rigsby and Coach Rutland have feared for their life on a couple of passes.
Yes. And have made a ton of substitutions. Bass has it after a pass from Cobb. Back to Cobb in the corner. Sanders spots for three. It's going to be a two. A two with his toe on the line. Malik Sanders ties us at 11. Goring brings it down. Oakland has retreated into their zone defense, which has been effective against Siegel. Forrest right side. Back to Goring, now left side to Suttles. Goring a couple of dribbles, nobody to pass to, over to Forrest. Back to Goring, drives, gets to the foul line, just pumps it up there, and a foul. He took a step at the free throw line, another step in the middle to get airborne.
It's been very difficult, though, for Goring and Martin to drive, and that's one thing they have shut down just about completely. Got hooked for a foul on that one.
Vanderbilt picks up foul number 2, and Goring going to go to the free throw line to try to break this tie. Siegel won the first meeting 77-63 at Siegel. Free throw good by Goring. That is Damon's first points tonight. Conte back in, Suttles back in for Siegel. Out goes Forrest and Suttles. Another free throw in the air by Goring and good. So he hit a pair and Siegel up by a pair. Varon and Bass to get it down. Varon streaks down the right or left sideline to Cobb. Foul line, drives in, lost the ball, and it's on the floor. Just flips it out to Varon, who thought about a three, didn't take it. Passes over to Sanders, right side in the corner. Back to Bass, and Siegel's defense has equally given Oakland trouble. Sanders right side, pulls up for three. It's online and good. He nailed that one. It was a two a minute ago from the deep right corner, but gets that one. 5 points here in this quarter, and Oakland up by 1. Goring far side, front court, tries the drive, cut off there by Bass. Brings it way back up top. They're moving right to left. Goring now to Cale Martin from deep. Back of the rim, no good. Biggers with a big rebound and put back. RJ puts his team back up by 1. Midway point right now of the second quarter. Sanders has it after a pass from Varon. Sanders drives, glides in, puts it up from the right block, scores. 7.
That score was a result of him hitting those 2 long shots. And they kind of came up to him, and he was able to drive through it.
7 points here in the second. Cale Martin goes to work. From the right block, fouled. Varon maybe. It's Varon. I do that every time. It's his first. I'm sorry, Lane. I've even got a pronouncer here on my sheet. I've just called you Varon for so long, but Lane Varon with the foul. Cale Martin at the free throw line. First one bangs through. 5 points for Cale Martin. He and Conte lead the way with 5. Both teams made some substitutions here. Meanwhile, they allow Kamani to tie a shoe. Cale makes sure his toe is behind the line. Bend to the knee, it's in the air, and no good. Missed, but now a foul on the rebound called on Siegel, and Delvion Ewing, that's 2 for him. Some token pressure coming up the floor. More than token, Wiley gets it over to Bass. He splits a double team. Right corner, Sanders open for 3. Nailed it again. 10 second quarter points for Malik Sanders, and Oakland up by 3 now. Goring comes across. Sets Siegel in their offense. Martin near side front court. A pick to the foul line. Tries to go up, and they're going to tag Bell with the foul. That's Bell's first foul. Probably doesn't feel good right now.
You got a feeling it's going to be a late night.
Well, as many fouls as we've had. Cale Martin, another toss. Good. If he hits this one, he will draw his team within 1. Just a sophomore, Cale Martin. It seems like he's a senior. He's played every game as a freshman. Second one good. 19-18 Oakland. Pass to Sanders. Sanders flips it over, and there's another foul. Well, they're not letting anything get by. Biggers with his first foul. And Forrest is going to check in. Cale Martin gets a breather. Kamani Bass, a long toss it into Sanders. Spots for 3. Can't miss. The kid's on fire. 13 in this quarter for Sanders. Oakland up 22-18 now. 2:40 to play. Goring dribbles around to the left wing. Now drives. Gets to the lane. The Biggers in the corner, near side. Ball is tipped and knocked around, but yep, Kamani Bass got to it, but he slid and his toe touched the out of bounds line. Kevondre Bass coming in. Kamani goes out. Cale Martin is going to come in. See who he's coming in for, and it's going to be Delvion Ewing. So Siegel's ball, and Forrest does the toss in to Goring. Passed off, got it back to Goring, now back to Sanders, left wing, back to Goring now. He takes it right side. Takes a few dribbles, now finds Biggers, who spots for 3 as well, and that's a big one. R.J. Biggers with 7 second quarter points. Oakland's lead is 1, 22-21. Wiley in the backcourt, gets it to Kevondre. Tried to burn it to Bell, couldn't hold on to it. Oakland runs it down in the corner, and they'll reset. Nothing has been easy on either end for the offense. Wiley gets it down low, finds Bell, goes up strong, high off the glass, no good. No foul. And now Cale Martin dribbles to the foul line, dribbles to the left block, hurls it toward the goal, and a blocking foul on Eli Bell. It's number 2 for him.
They kind of got their feet tangled up, and Bell's the one that gets the foul.
So Cale Martin will toe the line again. If you're Oakland, he's not the person you want at the free throw line. Got that one to bounce and fall through. He now becomes the game's leading scorer with 8. but only 2 field goals, so 4 at the free throw line. Looking for 5 of 6 right here. 3 dribbles, a spin in the air, and no good. 1 of 2. Tied at 22. 1:24 to go. Yeshaya Cobb, pull-up J from 12. Nicely done by the senior. Baseline jumper puts Oakland up by 2. Goring crosses over. 2-3 zone from Oakland. Over right side, Cale Martin splits the double team, now drives to the block, hurls it toward the goal. It's short. Got his own rebound, though. Tries to go up, and they're going to call a foul on Cobb. A lot of contact in there.
Martin just has a way about him that draws fouls. He kind of puts his body into different locations. It's unreal.
He's a little squirmy fella.
Yeah.
Going to get 2 free throws. If he hits them both, we'll be tied. First one up and no good, short. Now he's mad at himself for missing that one. Gets heckled by the Oakland student section. They're pretty deep over there tonight. Second free throw to draw his team within 1. Shot it, got it. 9 for him. It's an unbelievable number of subs in this game. It's like every possession. Kevondre Bass goes back out, Kamani back in. 52 seconds, Oakland by 1, and Coach Rutland is having Kamani just dribble. Front court near side, now passes over to Josh. Up top. He holds it, hasn't taken a dribble. Now to Kamani with 34 seconds. Back to Josh. They're playing hot potato, and Cale Martin is the one trying to get it. Kamani takes a few dribbles. Now back over to Wiley. It was a wild throw. Wiley gets it. Little rump action to get some room. Now over here near side with 14 seconds. Bass. They're going to go to work now. Cale Martin, reach in foul. Only his first foul, and it'll be out of bounds. I don't think with 10 seconds left that Oakland will get in the bonus. Wiley to Bass with 9 with 8. With 7 with 6, back to Wiley with 5 with 4. Over to Bass, way out in the front court. Now they find Cobb open for 3 as time expires. No good.
Got the look they wanted.
Well, we're at halftime and haven't settled really anything. Oakland is going to hold a 1-point advantage going into the halftime break, 24-23. 24-23 is your score. We're going to come back here in just a second and have all of your stats. So we invite you to stay tuned. You're listening on WGNS Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and watching on Big G TV, coverage of Oakland Siegel on State Farm Prep Sports.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we're committed to providing local car owners with top-notch auto repair services. With over 2 decades of experience, our ASC certified master technicians are experts in both foreign and domestic vehicles, ensuring accurate diagnosis and timely, cost-effective repairs. From oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Dr. Automotive, keeping your car running smoothly, mile after mile. Visit our website, smyrnaautorepair.com.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic. Craig's Tax Service at 142 Heritage Park Drive offers complete tax preparation, financial, and bookkeeping services.
This is Brett Craig with Craig's Tax Service. From personal tax preparation to business bookkeeping, payroll, and taxes, at Craig's Tax Service, our staff is here to help.
Get help with your taxes. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
As a former Siegel Star football player, I know the importance of the high school sports experience. Good luck to all county student athletes.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
This is Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Customized services.
We call it Happy Hiney Cream for a diaper rash.
To meet your needs.
We make that in our lab.
Custom medications.
For women's health, we specialize in hormone replacement therapy.
Specifically for you.
Compounds for weight loss.
Mills Family Pharmacy offers a wide range of compounding.
The liquid, suppository.
All to create medications for you.
We can flavor medications. We offer medical grade supplements.
Next to Toots on South Church at Veterans Parkway.
I'm State Farm Agent Alex Williams, and this is State Farm Prep Basketball.
We are back from Oakland High School, and before we delve into the boys game, let me give you the scoring in the girls contest tonight, won by Oakland 47-35. Kayla Richardson had 12 points. Zariah Benford with 16. Mullen had 3 first bank threes. Seibert with 2. Boney with 6. Henderson had 2. For the Lady Stars, Turnbow with 5. Carroll with 1. Barrett with 7. Bird with 5. Jones with 3. And McDuffie had 12. Lester wound up with 2 points. That one won by Oakland 47-35. Now on to the team stat, or maybe let's go with the scoring first here. For Siegel, the Siegel boys, 2 points for Damon Goring. Biggers has 7. Kel Martin with 9. Conte with 5, a first bank 3 in there as well. For Oakland, Cobb has 2 points. Josh Wiley with 2. Kamani Bass with 7 points, and Malik Sanders has controlled the first half. He has 13 points, and all 3 of the threes have been shot by him, so he's had a tremendous first half for Oakland. That's where we stand. We'll go back with the team stats right after we take this break. 24-23, Oakland boys leading at half.
When it comes to building your dream home in Rutherford County, America's Home Place has the winning game plan. Step into the Mount Juliet showroom and call your own plays. Pick the house plan, flooring, cabinets, countertops, and more, all under one roof. Build it your way on your land with a builder you can trust. Visit 4157 North Mount Juliet Road or call 615-784-0030. America's Home Place, helping Rutherford County families score big with custom homes.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony. Then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do. But your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more. That never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
Clark's Auction Company will get you top dollar for your property.
Auctions are easy, fast, and profitable.
You have a staff that comes to your home. They walk you through it. It's been my experience. What I thought I should get from my home, I got much more for it.
Call Parks Auction and Realty or visit parksauction.com.
Clark's Auction Company will get you top dollar for your property.
Parks Auction Company, committed to auction excellence.
Sold it to you, 27.5.
If you need concrete work done, who would I call? Dan France Concrete. Here's why. He's local. He attended Walter Hill Elementary, Oakland, and MTSU. He served our community as a school resource officer for 9 years, and he's involved in the community.
This is Dan with Dan France Concrete, wishing all Rutherford County student athletes a great season. Study hard, play harder, and be safe.
Dan France Concrete is a licensed and insured residential and commercial concrete construction contractor serving Middle Tennessee. Check out danfranceconcrete.com online to see some of their work.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Team stats brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. For the Siegel Stars, rebounding, they have 5. Oakland has 7. Siegel shot 7 of 16 from the field for 44%. They have 2 first bank threes. Oakland, 9 of 14 for 64%. They have 3 threes, all belonging to Malik Sanders. Siegel has shot 7 of 12 from the free throw line for 58%. Oakland, 3 of 4 for 75%. And in a game where there is so much action and so much physicality, boy, free throws I think are going to be huge down the stretch here. Siegel with 7 turnovers. Oakland had 10, a stretch of them in the first quarter. They had 8 in the first quarter, only 2 in the second quarter. 24-23 is our score. And we are going to take a break. I want to tell you, first of all, though, we're brought to you by Good Neighbor State Farm agent Celeste Middleton, located at 803 North Thompson Lane, near Medical Center Parkway. State Farm agent Celeste Middleton, 615-895-2700. That's CelesteMiddleton.com. And also by the law offices of John Day, Rick's Barbecue, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin, and Prentice Alsop Heating and Air. We'll be back. We'll have an update on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard, and Brian will have the second half for you. All coming up here on State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big G TV.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
WGNS and Big G TV, your front row seat to Rutherford County prep sports.
Since 1938, J. Mullins Jewelry has been Murfreesboro's trusted family-owned jeweler, helping you celebrate life's biggest moments with breathtaking diamonds, custom designs, and expert craftsmanship. From our first sparkle to redesigning Grandma's heirloom, we'll handle it all with care, quality, and honest prices big stores simply can't match. Expert repairs, one-of-a-kind creations, and service that feels like home at J. Mullins Jewelry, 1640 Memorial Boulevard in Murfreesboro, and mullinsjewelry.com.
You've changed thousands of diapers, played hours of peekaboo and duck goose. You do anything to protect your kids. I'm State Farm agent Emerson Williams, and it's important to protect them with life insurance. I can make it easy and affordable for you to protect your family.
So what if your roommate decides to microwave a metal mixing bowl and sets your apartment on fire? I'm State Farm agent Andy Wommel. Auto, renters, frankly, any kind of insurance. I've got your back. Call me at 615-890-0850.
Message provided by the Rutherford Opioid Board.
What's the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate.
946 overdose calls countywide in 2023.
We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
I'm State Farm agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Well, we are back here and ready for the second half of action here from Oakland High School. We've got a good one. It's 24-23 here at the half. Other halftime scores in boys. Blackman leads Stewart's Creek 24-18. Also in the start of the second quarter, last score we had was 17-16, Laverne leading Smyrna. And it's Rockville 32, Riverdale 16. Those are all boys scores. I'm reading from the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard, and all of the girls' games are in, it looks like, with all the finals and such. Check it out on WGNSradio.com/scoreboard. Let's see, Oakland is coming out with Wiley, Bass, Vanderbilt, Bell, and Sanders, who's got it in the corner. Tries to dump it inside. Sanders, I guess, faked it because I didn't see what happened, but he winds up shooting and scoring.
I think it was loose, and he picked it back up.
Well, he's got 15. He had 13 second quarter points. For Siegel, Goring, Biggers, who has it. Ewing out to Conte and Cale Martin. And Siegel's going to throw it away, trying to get it into the front court. That's 8 turnovers, and Lane Varon immediately coming in. Varon for Wiley. Varon. Lane Varon That's Veron who has the ball, tips it in. I'll teach myself by the time he's a senior. Oh, wait, he is. Oakland with it with Vanderbilt, dribbling around in the front court over to Bass. No pressure up here, although Martin does come out to guard Kamani. Back over to Vanderbilt. They find Sanders. They're all over him, of course. They get it into Bell, who's double teamed. Flip it back to Sanders. Drives, dumps it low. Vanderbilt tries to get some room and threw an elbow out there. And Eli picks up his third foul.
Nobody can really get on a roll in this game.
No. Well, Siegel had a turnover last time. Then the foul into their possession. Cale Martin over to Goring. Again to Cale. If you get 2 or 3 possessions where you score, though, I mean,
yeah,
3-score lead could be big in this game.
The way the defense is.
Goring with a pass from Ewing. He's got it right side. Drives to the right block. Kicks it out. Here's a 3 for Conte. And it's no good, but he is fouled. Ron going to foul him. And 3 free throws coming up for Omar Conte. And if he hits all 3, we'll be tied. First things first, the first one in the air and short. Coach Rigsby kind of just hangs his head a little bit.
Only 58% in the first half for Siegel shooting at the foul line.
Second toss is skyward and good. Put a kid at the three-point line, John, and they can shoot 18, 20-footers all day. Free throw line, sometimes a different story. The third toss in the air and good, so he bangs in 2 of 3. And Oakland leads by 1, 26-25. They've got the ball. Vanderbilt with it. Brennan, a sophomore, to junior Kamani Bass. Kamani looks around, takes one dribble, finds the sophomore Sanders at the right side. Back up to Kamani. Veron, the senior, kicks it out in the corner, and here's a Vanderbilt 3-ball. Oh, now they're going to call a technical foul. Golly, I hate that. The whole bench put the 3 up, even some of the assistant coaches, and Tony Rutland is arguing the point. It's just put up that he made the 3. I don't like that.
That doesn't hurt anybody, really. I mean,
well, no.
Except Oakland.
Vanderbilt picks up his third foul.
That hurts.
Free throw was good. Second one was not. Wiley is out. Kevondre Bass is back in for Oakland. That's another reason why you can't really make a run at it. I think Cale missed both of those free throws, and I said he hit 1 of 2 because it's a 3-point lead. Well, it was 4, so he did hit 1 of 2. Pardon me. Biggers has it for Siegel. Passed off, got it back in the lane, finds himself open, puts it in.
That was a good move there.
9 points for RJ. And the lead back at 1. So the technical foul hurt with a 3-point turnaround in favor of Siegel. Kevondre has it. Dribbles to the top of the key over to Kamani. Veron has it down low, and they're going to call another foul, and this one's the 4th one on Bell, and his 2nd offensive foul.
Yeah, that happened. He pushed off.
And Cobb going to have to immediately come in if they let him check in, and they do. This has been a battle of attrition here tonight. Wow. Damon Goring brings it down. Fans aren't happy with the situation here, and Cobb's going to get tagged with a foul going after the ball.
Now, see, I didn't think there was enough contact there for that to be called, but they have been consistent.
Yes. I have more circles in my foul area than I seemingly do in points.
Well, now, here's something that's a little annoying if you're Tony Rutland.
Well,
they've been to the line 17 times. They've been 4.
We'll just look at the scoreboard now as the first one goes in. 5 team fouls for Oakland, none for Siegel. Second free throw to give Siegel the lead, and it's good. Conte with 9, a 3, a 2, and 4 free throws. Siegel 30, Oakland 29. Clock dropping under 5 minutes. It's at 4:45 right now. Kamani to Cobb. From the right elbow, no good. Rebound tipped, knocked away. Last touch by Damon Goring of Siegel. State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big GTV, brought to you by Animal City, Music World, and Drummer's Den, America's home place and Mills Family Pharmacy. Sanders with it. Takes it to the left wing. Passes over to Kamani right side. Kamani over to Lane Barron. Underneath, finds Sanders, who sneaks baseline and scores.
He's not just an outside threat. He can get it inside too, Sanders.
He's got 17. Cale Martin to a driving McCoy who came in. Goring now, Cale Martin. Stopped by Barron. Here's a drive, and McCoy took an extra step. Turnover, Siegel. Wiley coming in, Cobb going out. On the bench with 4 fouls is starter Brennan Vanderbilt for the Patriots. Length of the floor to go to Kavandre. Taps it in to Kamani. Kamani, a junior. Kavandre, a freshman. Flips it over to Kavandre, back over to Kamani right side. In the corner, Varon. Back to Kavandre for 3. It's a little long off the back of the rim. Rebound, Cale Martin, turn spins, flips it out of there. Here's Biggers, drives the lane, glides in and scores. RJ with 11 now. Siegel by 1. Kamani on the drive, and Cale Martin going to try to reach in on the way. At this point in the game, I think we know that they're probably going to call anything like that. First Siegel foul. Biggers goes out, and into the game is Delvion Ewing. Inbounds, here's Varon for 3. I think it's partially blocked. Behind the back dribble, Conte, down the floor, in the lane, puts it up over Sanders and scores. Conte now in double figures with 11. And Siegel is on top by 3. Kamani Bass drives, nice drive to Varon. Golly, why can't I do that? Varon with his first points tonight.
At this point, you might just ought to call him Lane.
Well, maybe. Goring and Conte play catch in the front court. Now they get it inside. Damon Goring in the paint. Shot no good. Rebound coming out of there is Wiley. To Kavandre. Dribbles and now throws it to Wiley, who has to run it down. Varon thought about the shot. Now they get it to Kamani, who's going to set things up. 2:14. Siegel's got a 1-point lead. Now Bass drives, and there's a reach in somewhere. Lost control of the ball. Some contact there, and it's on 23, which is Ewing, which is his 3rd. And a timeout here on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout here, and we'll keep it for a word from my wonderfully great friend Bob Bugg and my equally wonderfully great friend Stan Vaught.
Okay, I thought you were talking about me, but I guess not.
Oh,
okay.
no, you're going to do it. You're a friend.
Not a very, very good friend.
Well, wonderfully great.
I got it, yeah. Everyone claims to be a real estate expert. But experience matters. Bob Bug and Stan Vaught has spent decades helping clients sell fast and for top dollar. With the marketing powers of Parks Auction, Stan Vaught and Bob Bug make sure your property doesn't just sell, it sells for more. That's Parks Auction. We get you top dollar for your property. ParksAuction.com. So I don't have to throw around all these fancy adjectives about Bob and Stan. They know I think they're wonderful. So
consider it sold.
Yeah, 25, 45, 45.
Everything's $45 with you.
I know, but it's the only thing I can do fast. 25, 45, 35, 75. We need to play that on the Wake Up Crew, that Auctioneer song.
Oh, boy. Yeah, we do.
I know you don't believe me that
No,
song
I believe
exists.
You. Oakland with the inbounds. Ooh, Sanders pulls up for three from the right side. He's hot, folks. Red hot. He's got 20. And that is his fourth First Bank three. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oakland back up by 2. Right wing Forrest takes a couple of dribbles. Back up front, Conte fakes a pass in the lane. I'm going to try to take it in. Passes off to Forrest, and Bass steps in front of it, right back to Forrest. Biggers in the corner. Up top, Oakland a lot more aggressive here. Here's Conte, finds himself open, pulls up from 12, good.
That was a tough shot because Veron had his hand right in his face. Notice I don't have any trouble saying it.
Not now. 36-36, 1:16 to play. It's been tight the whole game. Veron for long two, baseline jumper. I think the toughest shot in the game.
Well, he put that up so sweet and soft.
Oakland 38, Siegel 36. 1 minute to go in the third. Forrest to Conte. They're working left to right this half. Conte takes one dribble to Cale Martin. Cale between the circles. Left side, McCoy. To Biggers now. Biggers looks in, nothing there. Right side, Forrest. Takes a couple of dribbles, looks in, nothing there. To pass to Cale Martin on the logo now. And with 31 seconds, they may spread the floor and go for one. They definitely spread the floor. And with 23 seconds, Martin is just going to dribble in the front court up top. 15 seconds. Nobody comes out for him. Going to go to work with about 10. Cale gets a pick. And rubbing off of it and getting free is Forrest. His first points tonight. Oakland, no, a foul with 0.4 on the clock. And is it 3, McCoy? Yes. McCoy with the foul. It's not a shooting foul. And they're not in the bonus, so Oakland will have length of the floor to go with 0.4 of a second. They get it in. Sanders not even going to get it off. So we're tied at 38, have decided nothing. Fourth quarter will when we come back on State Farm Prep Sports.
Rutherford County, this is Lakin with First Mortgage, a department of First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. Just like our student athletes work hard on the field and court, I work hard for you, making home loans simple, smooth, and stress-free. Whether you're buying your first home, refinancing, or building your dream home, I'll guide you every step of the way. I'm proud to cheer on our hometown teams, and I'd be honored to cheer you on as you reach your home goals. Call me, Lakin at First Mortgage. Let's get you home.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NLMS 401715.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big GTV, brought to you by good neighbor State Farm Agent Andy Womack, located at 1535 West Northfield Boulevard near the Ford dealer. State Farm Agent Andy Womack, 615-890-0850. That's andywomack.com.
At the half, it's Smyrna 34, Laverne 26. And Blackman is leading 42-31 over Stewart's Creek as Biggers drives, goes in there and draws the foul. Missed the shot. Those are scores on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. Cobb picks up the foul. It's number 3, I think, on him. No, they have him with just 2. Biggers at the free throw line. First one is good. Veron goes out. Vanderbilt back in. Biggers with his second free throw. It's in the air and good.
Biggers having a good night.
He's got 13. He and Conte lead the way for the Stars. They have a 2-point lead, 40-38. Just underway in the fourth quarter. Sanders dribbles around at the wing to Cobb. Between the circles, now to Kamani. Wiley, now Cobb, right side. Popping up top, Vanderbilt. Wiley, left wing, drives, and immediately a whistle. And Patrick. All right, they're saying that settles, but I have it as McCoy, so one of us is incorrect. Bass to throw it in. Finds Sanders, stops, pops, and good! I don't think he's missed a 3.
And he's fallen down every single time.
23, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3-pointers.
I don't think he has missed a 3 attempt.
I don't either. Here's Goring. Over right side, Conte looks around, stops, pulls up his dribble, now finds inside Biggers, and a whistle and a foul. And it's Sanders or Wiley. They both had the guilty look. I think it's Wiley.
Wiley's upset because he went straight up with him and he doesn't think he reached in. Biggers is a good free throw shooter.
Sure is. He nailed 2 a minute ago and now hits that one. 14 points for him. Now Siegel's leading scorer. He'll have another one. Shot it and missed. Back of the rim. Tied at 41. 6:45 to play. Kamani Bass scoring all over him.
Siegel shot 83% in the third quarter and Oakland 67%.
Jeez. And a lot of fouls in between. Wiley to Kamani Bass. In the corner. Vanderbilt going to drive. Now flips it out. Left wing. Now in the corner. Malik Sanders. Hit it and a foul! Oh my gosh! The kid can't miss. A chance at a 4-point play. And he was fouled that time. For sure. Sanders has a chance at a 4-point play. For 27 points and a 4-point lead. Missed it. Rebound Oakland. Wiley through the legs of Sanders. Still on the floor. They control it. Oakland does. And Vanderbilt takes one dribble over to Kamani Bass and
they called a timeout.
A timeout.
Yeah. He saved a walk right there by calling that timeout.
Sure did. Oakland takes the timeout. We will too. They lead 44-41. State Farm Prep Sports.
Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home has served Murfreesboro families with compassion and care since 1880. As a family-owned funeral home, we're committed to honoring every life with dignity through traditional services, cremation options, and pre-planning that gives you peace of mind. For over 140 years, we've been here when it matters most. Visit JenningsandAyers.com. Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home, honoring life and comforting families since 1880.
Hi, this is Dan with Music World and Drummers Den. Our prices are as good or better than the box stores. I don't think you'll do better by shopping online than you would by coming in. If you're into podcasting, we have starter kits that have everything you need to get started. The interface for your computer, microphone, headphones, you'll be online in no time. If you need a PA, you need lights, we've got all for rent. Music World and Drummers Den, 2762 South Church Street, right across from the golf course.
Back in 1985 when Toots first...
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big G TV, brought to you in part by Ida's Tees, Dan France Concrete, Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home, and Middle Tennessee Christian School.
First final of the night is in.
Oh, tell us what it is.
Rockvale 67, Riverdale 47. 20-point win.
Convincing win.
Rockvale still undefeated in the league. Oakland's got the ball, 3-point lead. Kamani Bass on the drive. Whistle, foul. They're not going to count the shot. They say it was before the basket. So he'll have to earn it at the free throw line.
Well, I find that, I don't know.
I don't think that's right.
I don't either.
Personally.
I think that was all in the same motion.
I missed who the foul was on. It's not free throw line. It was before the shot, so it's out of bounds. Bass has it now from Vanderbilt. Hands it off to Wiley, far sideline. Wiley drives, gets around Goring, and scores. Are they going to count that? Because there is a foul. Yes. Second foul for Goring.
This is I think 5 is the biggest lead anybody's had. This would make it 6. And then Siegel's got his work cut out for him.
Josh Wiley with a charity toss. Good. 3-point play for Wiley. 46-40, make that 47-41. 5:45 to play. Oakland up. Siegel ball. Need a bucket, Stars. On the drive, here's Cale Martin. Puts it up. No good. Rebound, Sanders. Tipped around, but Sanders comes out of there and controls it to Bass. Over to Wiley. Dribbles around in the front court. Takes a dribble, now left side. Drives in there from the block and scores. There's another foul. Josh Wiley. Fouled by Ewing.
That's what I remember him doing. You know, when he was younger, he just kind of take a ball game over.
Cobb goes out. Bell comes back in, and Siegel takes a timeout. They trail by 8 with 5:21 to play. This is State Farm Prep Sports.
At Wilson Bank and Trust, we believe you shouldn't have to choose between personal service and digital solutions. This is Andy Jakes with Wilson Bank and Trust. As your local independent bank, we're proud to offer the relationships and trusted service you expect, along with the tools and technology that keep you moving forward.
Wilson Bank and Trust, here to get you there.
Whether you're a growing business, buying a home, or planning for the future, we're here to help. Because this isn't just where we work, it's where we live too.
Wilson Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. I'm Lee Colvin, your Edward Jones financial advisor, and I'd like to help. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056 for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Big G TV coverage is brought to you by Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, where over 100 physicians provide care from the common to the complex. With state-of-the-art facilities and several convenient locations, MMC makes healthcare easier in Middle Tennessee. Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Just like the original. Josh Wiley with the and one, and pops it in.
Prayed that one in, didn't he?
50-41. It's a 9-point Oakland lead, the largest for either team.
This one's far from over, though. Let's see. It's a tough bunch.
They get it down low to Cale Martin now in the corner. Conte for a big three. Gigantic first bank three for him. 50-44. Cuts the lead to 6. Oakland's ball. Wiley top of the key. Backs it out. Under 5 minutes now. Wiley drives in. Over to Sanders, and Sanders traveled. Tried to get an extra step and take it on the drive, and he turns it over. 11 points.
No turnovers.
I'm sorry, 11 turnovers. I was looking at his points. He's got 26 tonight. 6 threes. Here's Cale Martin going to try to answer with a three. No good. Sanders pulls down the rebound. And a whistle. And a bench warning, I guess. So, enough to stop play. And now a whistle on the inbounds, 5 seconds. Or no, they call a foul.
Yeah, they did. Must have slapped his hand.
Kamani Bass.
Holding him.
It's 3 on him. This game's not necessarily been chippy with the players, but maybe the officials. Siegel gets it in. Around the horn, now Cale Martin on the drive. Slips as he goes down, passes to Ewing. Ewing, bounce pass in traffic, kicked. Oh, boy. That's not going to make Oakland fans happy. In fact, the student section chanting, "Take his whistle." Goring, the long toss. To Ewing, ooh, almost a steal by Wiley. In the corner. Goring passes way out to Conte, and he did. He took an extra step. He was going to try to spot for the three, didn't take it, tried the pass, and turned the ball over. Yeshaya Cobb's going to come in. Cobb in for Vanderbilt. And Oakland will inbound on the Siegel sideline right by the bench. Into Sanders. 4:10 right now left in the game, and a 6-point Oakland lead. Sanders dribbles around just across the stripe. Gets a pick. Rubs off, top of the key. Over to Cobb now, to Kamani. Kamani drives, and a hand check foul, Cale Martin. I mean, it's 3 for him. And we're in the bonus already. We being in the game. Oakland is the one in the bonus. I'm sorry, yes. And Siegel with 5 fouls. Bass at the charity stripe, in and out. Second toss coming up for Bass. It's good. Hit 1 of 2. Cobb goes out. Vanderbilt back in for the Patriots. They lead 51-44 now. Under 4 minutes to play, and here's Siegel down the floor. Over to Cale Martin. Slips through. Dumps it low to Biggers. Oh, Sanders going to get tagged with the foul. Well, that's his first. Bigger's going to get to go to the free throw line here for Siegel. Central Magnet boys beat Watertown tonight 60-42 on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. Bigger's first toss good. The free throws are bigger for Biggers and the Stars right now as they trail. The lead is 6. Ewing comes in for who I have is Patrick McCoy, but Mr. Wright is saying something else, so I don't think I've got the right numbers here for Siegel. Second free throw good. I know RJ has 16. Some full court pressure here by Siegel. Kamani Bass slips it over to Wiley, and Wiley going to be fouled there by Delvion Ewing, and I have that as number 5. Let's see if that's right. That is. So he is the first victim of maybe many in this game.
Could be, for sure.
Got Bell with 4 and a bunch of players with 3 fouls. But Siegel down a starter.
Every free throw's big from here on in now for both teams.
Josh Wiley at the free throw line for a pair. First one is in and out and back in.
For those who listen to this on the radio, you just scared them half to death.
Well,
in and out, put it back in. But that's what happened.
That's exactly. Can't talk. This for 10 points. He got it. Left no doubt on that one. 53-46, 3:33 to play. Siegel won the first meeting of this at Siegel, 77-63. Right now Oakland leading, but Goring spots for 3, dings off the rim. All white jerseys there for the rebound. Kamani Bass down the floor. I think if you're Siegel, you have to keep Oakland from scoring on this trip. Kamani to Sanders, it's a 3. He made it again. He has not missed a 3 tonight. 7. That's right, 7 first bank threes, and the Oakland lead is 10. Goring with it. And the ball knocked away. Vanderbilt can't get to it. Good hustle there. With 2 minutes and 47 seconds to play, it's Oakland 56, Siegel 46. Goring goes out, settles in. McCoy triggers it in. Finds Cale Martin. Cale takes a couple of dribbles. Double teamed, and they're going to throw it away. McCoy didn't go after the ball. 10 turnovers. Cobb comes in, Vanderbilt out. So Oakland has a 10-point lead and the ball with 2.5 minutes left in the game right now. Kamani Bass to Wiley. I think they're going to play a little keep away. Nope, spread the floor. Wiley drives. Sanders thought about a 3, and they're going to call a travel. Very late whistle, but turnover Patriots. Out goes Cobb, in comes Vanderbilt. They're swapping offense-defense here. Siegel really needs a bucket. Conte across the stripe. He's running the point here. Drives, pull-up jumper, foul line, swish.
Big basket there. They needed that.
Conte with 18. Lead is 8 for Oakland. 2 minutes to go. Long pass up. Vanderbilt, layup good.
Tell you, Josh Wiley's playing a heck of a game. I mean, he's just, that was beautifully done.
Down the floor, Conte, right side. Cale Martin tries to slit baseline. Players go everywhere. Ball goes out of bounds, but Oakland touched it last. So Siegel will throw it in. Corner of the baseline sideline here near side. And the long toss, and they're going to call a whistle, or they're going to call a foul on Bell, and that's 5 for him. Went after the ball. So he is the second victim of fouls. 1 for Oakland, 1 for Siegel. Shai Cobb going to have to come back in, and it's a frustrating night for Eli Bell. Both teams are in the bonus now, so any foul, we're shooting free throws. Conte at the stripe. First one short.
That's unusual. Conte missing of 1 at the free throw line.
Might have rushed that one a bit. He's going to have another toss here. Shot it and got it. 19 for Conte. 58-49, and Biggers with the foul of Sanders. That's number 2 for him, and going to the free throw line. And what has become a free throw shooting contest is Malik Sanders, other than the show he's put on with 7 threes tonight. First free throw is No good.
I've never seen I've seen guys hit 7 threes, a bunch. I've never seen anybody not miss one.
True.
And go scoreless at the free throw line.
Does he hit this free throw for a 10-point lead? Yes. 30 points for the sophomore. McCoy, the ball stolen away. Down the floor, Vanderbilt, layup, too strong. Offside rebound, Bass puts it in. Bass with 10, and Oakland leads 61-49, and they're going to call a foul on Bass, a reach in. And Coach Rutland falls to the floor in disbelief. Or he's tripped, or I don't know what happened.
He just fell.
He just fell? Okay.
He didn't know whether to laugh or cry.
Well, if I did that, it would take a crane to get me up off the floor, so he just can't believe it. Free throw is good. Suttles with his first. He needs to hit this one to cut Oakland's lead to 10 and missed. Rebound, Cale Martin tried to tip it. With the ball, Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt in trouble now under the goal. Bass to Cobb, and there's a foul. We're going to spend a lot of time, as if we haven't, at the free throw line. We're going to get a timeout in here right quick with 1:06 to play. Oakland leads by 11. This is State Farm Prep Sports.
Coming into a sizable amount of money is one kind of surprise. But a rough Tennessee winter is another one. Folks in this area know the importance of having their HVAC checkup before winter hits. People also know the importance of Roscoe Brown checking their plumbing system too. Frozen pipes, broken water heaters, just a few of the problems from Old Man Winter. Set up a winter plumbing and HVAC checkup at Roscoe Brown.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
You've probably heard it a million times. If you're injured, call a lawyer. And you probably haven't because you don't know how much it will cost, how long it will take, or even if you have a case. At the law offices of John Day, we provide a free initial consultation because we understand that folks don't want to pay a lawyer only to find out they don't have a case. If you think we can help, we do so on a contingency basis, which means we only get paid if you do. Seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
I'm State Farm agent Alex Williams, and this is State Farm Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home, and State Farm.
Got a final score tonight. Blackman, after leading 42-31, hold on to win 61-57 over Stewart's Creek. Meanwhile, Yeshaya Cobb is at the free throw line here. Hit the first one and missed the second one. So 1 of 2. Lead is 12. Siegel comes down. Forrest pumps it up there. No good. Oakland with the rebound. Sanders controls the dribble, brings it down the floor, drives all the way, and has the ball knocked away by Conte. After 3 quarters, it's Smyrna 53, Laverne 37. What do we have? Timeout. Patriots take a timeout with 52.8 seconds and a 12-point lead over Siegel. State Farm Prep Sports.
We're talking with Anne-Marie Brents at Rick's Barbecue, carrying on the Lanning family tradition.
I'm passionate about it, and I have a lot of my dad in me, so I know that I have the same energy and mindset that he does.
It's the best barbecue you'll eat, the smoked chicken out of this world, and those loaded baked potatoes.
That's the biggest potato you can get. They're right at 2 pounds. People ask us that all the time. They're like, where do y'all get those potatoes from?
A quick meal feeding the whole family or catering, they can do it all at Rick's Barbecue, 212 Warrior Drive.
Message provided by the Rutherford Opioid Board.
What's the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate.
946 overdose calls countywide in 2023.
We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
And Valon Henderson in the game, makes the inbounds pass and gets it into Destin Harden. And Oakland has subbed. There's a foul with 43 seconds. It's 3 on McCoy, and now that Oakland subbed out, Coach Rigsby was going to sub out, but the official's not going to allow him to do that until this free throw is done. I mean, let's delay the inevitable, why don't we? Henderson at the line. Free throw is up and no good. So Siegel is going to sub their bench as well. So lots of new players out there. McGilvery is in for Oakland. Harden, I mentioned, at the line. Henderson. Matthew Moore is in. Free throw is good. One more player for Oakland, and that's Henry Medlin. For Siegel, it's Xavion King with it. Brian Hernandez, ball stolen away. Here's Moore, drives, Moore, layup good. 24 seconds, Oakland by 15. Down the floor is Asa Shelton, and he's hammered. Let's see, I mentioned King. Trying to get everybody's name in. There's a 33 that I don't have for Siegel. So I'm sorry I can't mention his name. 14 is Jordan Waddell. Free throw no good by Cedric Watkins. He's going to have another. I think I got everybody, I hope. Missed the second one. It was short. Rebound Harden for Oakland to Henderson with 13 seconds, and Henderson may just dribble it out. Passed off to Medlin and got it back with 7 with 6. Back over to Medlin, drives, here's a 3 put up by Oakland, it's short. And the ball goes out of bounds, no rebound, ball game over. And it's an Oakland victory tonight by 15. Final score, 65-50. Oakland with the win, so Oakland and Siegel have split now. But Oakland probably in firm control. Well, no. That drops Siegel to 2 and 3, and Oakland is 2 and 3, and they've split, so there's a tie for second. Riverdale lost tonight, so they're 1 and 4. So a tie for second between Siegel and Oakland. 65-50, your final score. Patriots a winner. A timeout. We'll come back. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show is straight ahead here on State Farm Prep Sports.
Is your car running like a dream, or does it need a little TLC? At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we treat your vehicle like it's one of our own. Let's hear what some customers have to say about Dr. Automotive.
Been coming to them ever since he opened up. Good family. I recommend to other people to get them repaired here because I knew they would do it and do it right. Been happy to send people to him because I trust what he does so much.
We're crazy about him. It's all about the doctor.
For quality care you can trust, visit Dr. Automotive in Smyrna. We've got the cure for your car.
Since 1966, Fans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard Heating and Air products, Fans Heating and Air will do it all. Fans specializes in new homes, custom homes, or existing buildings. Give Fans Heating and Air a call today, 615-893-7930. Good luck to all of our schools and student athletes from Fans Heating and Air.
The final whistle has blown. Now it's time to break down all the action on the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show. Stats, highlights, scores, everything you need to relive tonight's action. Brought to you by Prentice Allsup Heating and Air. From heating to cooling, they service all major brands and often provide same-day service. Their Rheem Pro team is dedicated to keeping your home or business comfortable in every season. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your hometown comfort pros on West College Street. Now back to the Primetime Sports team to wrap up tonight's action.
Well, a very interesting Friday night of State Farm Prep basketball here from Oakland. We were tied at 38 going to the fourth quarter. I think that's right. 38-38 was your score. And then Oakland wins it by a final of 65-50. 65-50. Your final score in this one. We are here on the post-game show. Got some new finals in. I think we're going to be able to give you a lot of the final scores this evening. We're a little later because of all the fouls and halftime, which was homecoming and all that kind of stuff. John Dinkins rejoins me here and talk about our SRM Concrete Solid performers. First of all, for the Siegel Stars, Conte had 19, Biggers had 16 on the evening.
I think that's probably a tie.
Yeah, I kind of do as well. That's why I mentioned both of them. They came up big. Cale Martin had 10 tonight, but Conte and Biggers for Siegel. Just struggling with Oakland. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Malik Sanders, 29 points, and went 7 for 7 from three-point range tonight.
One of the greatest shooting exhibitions I've seen in a long time.
It's been a while.
He didn't miss a three attempt.
I said he had 29. He actually had 30. I missed that one free throw there. So 30 points tonight for Sanders and 7 of 7 from three-point range. And he did struggle a little bit at the free throw line tonight.
Tony will probably say that to him. That'll probably be the thing he says.
He was probably 50-50 or somewhere close to that. But those are the SRM Concrete Solid performers. Locally grown, nationally known. That's SRM Concrete. John, I know, it wasn't 30, no, it was 38-38 at the end of the third. We were tied. And Oakland scored 27 points in the fourth quarter, kind of moving into our keys of the game. Siegel wound up with 12. So Oakland won the final quarter 27-12. That's pretty decisive.
Well, they only missed one shot from the field in the fourth quarter. No, they did miss a shot. They did not miss a shot in the fourth quarter. Except, they did miss one.
You're going to give us a very interesting, it's been a long time. I don't know the last time. Couldn't even think about what the last time would be. We see the shooting percentage here, but we'll talk about that in a second. But that's your Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. Tax laws we know are confusing. It's tax time. You're getting all these W-2s and 1099s and this from your health insurance and all this stuff, and it's like, I don't know what to do with this. Well, let Craig's Tax Service help. They specialize in personal and business tax preparation, financials, and bookkeeping services. 890-2233. Great folks. Could not ask for better. And they're on just right off of Memorial, where the Oscars is, the KFC. Turn right there on Heritage Park Drive. Can't miss them. If you missed part of the games tonight, you can check WGNSSports.com. There's a Sir Pizza podcast button there, and just tap to download, listen, or watch any of the games from tonight or in the past. We've got them there for years. And don't forget, you can order your favorite pizza online now, sirpizzatn.com. Carry out or delivery. My advice, if you're going to do that, download their app in the App Store, and you can earn rewards points from that. Sir Pizza is on East Main, South Church Street, and on Memorial Boulevard. Well, all the accolades out of the way. Time to get to the final stats in this one. A full scoreboard with girls and boys scores from tonight coming up in a second from Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home. But now our stats from JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates, Winners Trophies, and Fans Heating and Air. And John, I can't wait to hear, especially the shooting percentage for Oakland in this one.
Yeah, it was a double sweep tonight. The Oakland girls won 47-35 to wrap up their game, and Oakland wins 65-50. They out-rebounded Siegel 16-8 in this game. A lot of fouls. Siegel 14 of 28 for 50% for the game. That's 3 threes. That's usually good enough to win a game.
Yeah.
But Oakland shot 72%. 72%. 23 of 32. They had 8 threes in the game, 7 of them by Malik Sanders. Siegel, 19 of 31 from the free throw line. I know Coach Rigsby would have loved for them to shoot a little better from the line, only 61%. Oakland, 11 of 17 for 65%. For Siegel, they had 10 turnovers for the game, Oakland with 12.
I don't know how many fouls we had. It was a ton. There were 48 free throws shot in this game.
That's a ton. That's a lot.
Yep, it is. Here's your scoring. First of all, for Siegel, fine nights for Omar Conte, who had 19, and R.J. Biggers, who had 16. Cale Martin also in double figures with 10. 2 points for from the free throw line, Damon Goring. A field goal for Marquis Forrest, and a free throw for Malachi Suttles. Ewing did foul out of the game for the Siegel Stars. Oakland's Eli Bell fouled out. Neither one of those had points tonight. Oakland scoring 3 points, Yeshaya Cobb off the bench. Josh Wiley with 10 points, double figures. Kamani Bass, 10 points, double figures. 4 points for Lane Baron off the bench. Brennan Vanderbilt with 5, including a 3, the only 3 that was not shot by Malik Sanders. A free throw late in the game for Valon Henderson. 2 points for Matthew Moore late in the game. And 30 of the 65 from Malik Sanders. And again, 7 of 7 from three-point range. And on 1 or 2 of those, he was fouled. I think one of them wound up being a 4-point play. That was the last one. All right. That's a look at the scoring. And, John, it's been a long night, but a fun night here from Oakland. Can't remember next week. I never can remember anymore. So next week we are at Blackman for Rockville Blackman on Tuesday. That should be a good non-region game, a great one. In fact, it's number 1 from both districts.
Right.
Playing each other. So that may be a little region
the
preview.
Rockville girls, the Blackman girls game could be really good too.
Yep, I think so. And then Friday night we're back at Siegel for Riverdale Siegel on Friday night. Then we've got Smyrna Oakland on Tuesday, and that's it in terms of the regular season. So we're getting there quick. So final look at the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. And John, thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, you're telling me bye?
Well,
okay.
If you're ready.
I'll go do my manual duties.
Yep, you do have some duties to take care of. He's going to work hard at it too. Always does. Final scores tonight, girls first. MTCS 55, Webb School 52. PCA 58, Grace Christian 14. Also tonight, it was Watertown beating Central Magnet 60, make that 56-25. Let's see. Blackman 60, Stewart's Creek 22. Smyrna 49, Laverne 36. Stewart's Creek 55. Nope, that was Monday. Beat Laverne 55-22. Go ahead and finish. Oakland 47-35 winners over Siegel. Also tonight it was Rockville 65, Riverdale 45. And that's all your girls' scores from tonight. The boys' scores we have. Let's see, Franklin Road Christian School 64, MTCS 58. That was last night. I don't have tonight's final. But PCA beat Grace Christian out of Franklin 81-55 tonight. Central Magnet over Watertown 60-42. It was Blackman holding off Stewart's Creek 61-57 to take command of the district. Winning the district, I think, with that one, but don't hold me to it. Smyrna 79, Laverne 51. So I think it's going to be Blackman 1, Stewart's Creek 2, Smyrna 3, Laverne 4. Still a couple of games to go, but that's the way it stands at this point. Let's see, Oakland wins by 15, 65-50 this evening. Rockvale a winner over Riverdale by 20, 67-47. And that's it. That's a look at the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. You can see it for yourself at WGNSradio.com/scoreboard. Got it all there for you. And we'll talk about it in the morning on the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coaches Corner before we get things kicked off in the morning with our coaches conversation. So that's the way it was here from Oakland High School tonight. Hope you enjoyed our coverage. Got to thank, of course, our on-site Big G TV producer, Micah Robeson. Also, we've got Jackson Smith back at the station doing all the really hard work. John Dinkins, of course, with me here tonight. And thanks to everybody here at Oakland High School, from the coaches, Scott Thomas and Tony Rutland, to Mr. Marshall, the principal, and everybody here at Oakland who made tonight possible and comfortable for us. Well, that's going to do it here from Oakland tonight. I'm Brian Barrett. So long until the next time we meet at the game.
Thanks for joining us for tonight's high school sports action on WGNS and Big G TV. Visit WGNSSports.com later to download, watch, or listen to the full podcast of the game. And be sure to check the site for details for the next State Farm Prep Sports broadcast. The station manager of WGNS is Brian Barrett, Primetime Sports Director John Dinkins, and the executive producer of Big G TV, Dalton Barrett. A big thank you to all the sponsors who made tonight's broadcast possible. This has been a Primetime Sports presentation on the Good Neighbor Network.